And now, the next pillar for a digital marketing audit is search engine optimization. Now, what exactly is meant by SEO? It means whether your site is keyword and content optimized so that if somebody is searching on a search network, search engine like Google, Bing, or Yahoo, is your site, your web pages are coming on top or not? Okay, now SEO comprises a variety of tasks. One could be content and keywords. Then we have W3C compliance, then accessibility of the website, technical implications, and the compliance altogether.
So first we talk about the target keywords. So as a visitor, when I want to search for some particular anything, if I want to search on Google, I will use some of the keywords and put it in the search bar of Google. So these words are called the target keywords, which a visitor or a customer might use to get the desired product. And this is a task which is the this is the first most activity in search engine optimization, to optimize the website content on the basis of the target keywords. So here we have a snippet from SEMrush where we just found that Oman tourism, for we found the keywords for which the Oman tourism is optimized. And here we found some of the keywords like Oman, Muscat, Oman, capital of Oman, where is Oman, Sultanate of Oman, and there are many others in from which we are not getting very lucrative traffic, right? So we are not getting, might be we are not at all getting the desired traffic who can actually buy our product. In our case, the travel packages which we can offer, right?
See, Prashant, very important point to note here is that if somebody is planning for a vacation in Middle East, okay, he or she might not necessarily know about Oman. So an end user might not search for where is Oman or capital of Oman. He might go for searches like Middle East tourism,
Right.
best location to visit in Middle East,
Yeah.
Gulf vacation packages. Okay, even if somebody knows about Oman, he might go for top 10 reasons to visit Oman. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, that is a segment of traffic to whom we have to cater. Okay,
Yes.
so we need to have pages on the website which are optimized with keywords like Middle East tourism, Gulf tourism, best place to visit in Middle East or Gulf, top 10 reasons to visit Oman, Middle East vacation plans, could be why Oman is a better location than Dubai, visit Oman, not Dubai, the blend of such
Yep.
keywords.
Yeah. And we, on the basis of our research, we found Oman tourism must be optimized on certain of the keywords which we found good, and it can generate significant traffic and relevant traffic to them. So, like Middle East tourism, which can attract lot of visitors who want to visit Middle East, and Gulf tourism, best places to visit in Middle East, top 10 reasons to visit Oman, and Middle East vacations. Like Zainab already told about all these keywords. So it's a starting of we can do with these keywords. So after the SEO, the another source which generates traffic to your website are the referring sites. And by referring sites, we mean those sites which have the website link embedded in their content, or they may be paid links as well. So here we find some of the referring sites, and we find these stats from similar web which is freely available to, and we did this for Oman tourism and Dubai tourism website. And we see Dubai tourism website is getting good traffic from different sources, and by our analysis we find that Dubai tourism is getting good traffic from dubaicalendar.ae, hollywoodreporter.com, mydsf.ae, netgeotraveler.co.uk, which is big brand in traveling websites. So see the websites which are referring to Dubai tourism, they already have higher page rank, higher page authority, which will drive good traffic to their website. So we would suggest Oman tourism to find these targeted websites and churn out more traffic from these top referring sites by running offers and deals on them. And now we are coming to the technical observation of Oman tourism. And some of the technical observations are like we did not find the XML site map. is the first most requirement by SEO, that we should have a mechanism to tell Google that these are the number of links we have, these are the all links available on our website, and some information like when the page is last updated, and what the URL is. There are many other things which we can tell to Google. And so when Google bots come to our website, it looks for the XML sitemap first and start crawling our website on the basis of that sitemap. So which we did not find actually. We must have a XML site of our website. We find the site speeds quite good. Its loading time is 4 to 5 seconds. Even after having a huge number of images on their main home page, the loading time is quite good. It means they have a very good servers implanted for managing the site load. Images are quite optimized. We find that image sites are found okay with an average size of say 2 MB, which is okay in the current web scenarios where we have higher bandwidth, and we can digest this 2 MB of size image, 2 MB images on the web browser. Yeah, image dimension. We must define the image dimensions, which can actually process the web browser can process it fast and render the HTML prepared for it. Now we have the suggestions. As I said above, like we should put a XML sitemap and submit the same to the Google for better indexing. Optimize the order of CSS file in header section of the page to ensure files are downloaded before the JavaScript. We find the CSS is embedded within the content or after the JavaScripts, so which is not a good practice actually. We must load the our CSS first, then we must load our JavaScript, so that if the JavaScript is using CSS for the references, it must be available. And as I said, CSS was not found in document head, it was scattered within the page. Not everywhere, but yes, at some places we find the CSS is embedded within the page. Specify the image dimension. As I said above, it is a good practice to specify the image dimensions for faster loading. Another thing which we can implement, like gzip compression for faster downloading of static media. Here with the static media I mean by CSS, JavaScripts, and the images which are used within the website. And how can we do these types of audits? So these all things could be do using free tools available or the trial version of the tools like Google Chrome Audit Report. And one of the good tool which I usually use is Screaming Frog SEO Spider. As of now, I use the trial version, which does not allow me to crawl the website for more than 500 links and do not allow me to save the report, but it is fine with me at the moment. And make your HTML and CSS W3 compliance. It is not always necessary, but if we have a W3C compliance, we would have better ranking.
Another very important pillar of digital marketing audit is social media marketing platforms. The importance of this platform can be defined in such a way that this is the interface where you're coming face to face with your target audience. Now we have a variety of social media networks like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, TripAdvisor, and many more. So, under auditing techniques today for social media, we'll discuss presence and how to choose a perfect blend of visual or text. Then we have different branding campaigns. Then, how to study about the demand collection, how to go for a positive word of mouth, and how to drive conversions with the help of social media platforms. The first thing what we did was to analyze Twitter pages of Oman Tourism. What we found out that they have a pretty good Twitter page which is well maintained and there's a decent number of followers. Even if I talk about the quality of the text and images, I have to say they have a perfect combination, a perfect blend of text and images. What the thing is, whenever somebody's on your page, they need to know about you. Here, what I found out was that about a section is missing. Okay, if somebody wants to know about Oman tourism, there's nothing much to say. Okay, then I would say in the engagement on individual posts can be improved. Okay, because overall the page has good following, but if I go for individual posts, there's hardly any followers or comments. Then one more thing which I noticed was the language used is mostly Arabic. Okay. Now, if somebody is coming, for tourism purpose for a vacation to Oman, he or she might not know your language. Okay. In that case, we have to follow certain international standards, and that is English language. It's better to promote your content in language which is readily accepted across the globe, which is English. Okay. So, if I talk about the plan of action or suggestions, my first would be to make English as your primary language on the pages, as majority of the target audience will not be able to understand Arabic. Okay. Then, if I talk about Facebook, I would like to say that Facebook ads can be run promoting few of the posts, few of the offers, and it could be like events like Muscat Shopping Festival or a promotional scheme like you come for a 2 day vacation and we'll give you 1 day stay free of cost. Okay. If I talk about Twitter, okay, the promotion. See, Twitter is all about the tagging, the tags which you use. So in this case, Oman Tourism can promote around tags like Gulf Tourism, Oman Vacation, why visit Oman, or Oman better than Dubai, why Oman. So these kind of tags can actually help you in reaching out to your target audience. The most important part to sum up the social media presence would be integrate through different platforms. Your Facebook page, your Twitter page, YouTube, they should be aligned. The content has to be aligned, it has to be in the same swing. If possible, interconnect them.
So another comparison what we did on the TripAdvisor website, which is tripadvisor.com or .in. So it is one of the most famous tourism related website which sells packages across the globe, and it is not only promoting the local businesses, it is promoting across the globe. So here we found that on TripAdvisor website they have not included the guides, so they must include travel guides for better assistance to traveler, and we must include the shopping guides as well. Shopping guides should be showcased and try to get more engagement in the form of reviews. We did not find reviews for Oman tourism on TripAdvisor, and as I said, TripAdvisor is globally recognized tourism related website. We must engage people on TripAdvisor as well.
Another emerging channel for social media is YouTube. Now, just every company, every brand, they are promoting, their products or services with the help of very attractive, interactive videos.
Yeah, we find very good videos of Oman tourism on YouTube, and they are maintaining a YouTube channel as well.
Yes, it seems they're
Yeah.
doing pretty well on
Yeah,
YouTube.
but it's not updated since long. So the last updated which we found in 2013, and we are in 2015 at the moment.
Exactly.
So they must keep it updated. First thing.
Then what I would say, they can even run, some paid ads on YouTube so that they attract good volume of traffic.
Yes, definitely, because a lot of say tourism is one of the field where people want to research more before making any decision, and
Especially
YouTube
videos.
and especially videos. So YouTube is playing a very good
Crucial.
crucial role in terms for the tourist specifically.
One thing that I noticed in all the videos is they're not linking back to any landing page.
Yeah, actually, in every video, they must give a backlink to their own website. And if it is possible, then some of the say, if the video is of about a particular picnic spot or say, so they must link it back to their website, which can attract good traffic on the website, and that would be free without paying anything.
Plus, it's always good to capture your customer.
Yeah, so they must have a lead forms. So to capture the, say, they must log in with the Google account before lining up to the website. So in that way they can send further information to the user by using the email addresses which they have captured. And as we already said, they must have recent updates on the YouTube channel showcasing Oman as a perfect destination in Middle East.